So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Krkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to see a lot of him playing in pretty much every position, Peter, from number 10 to winger to auxiliary striker. His great strengths are his vision, his ability to play between the lines and knowing the landscape around him.
So you can't stick him in a pigeonhole?
No, you could say that. He does say he prefers a central role, but I think pace and agility are better suited to that wider position. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
Oh, what's he done? Bojan. Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Irwin. Oh, they could be caught out here. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus. Great vision. Irwin has it out wide and in space. He's got full. And it's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Mateus! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mateus. And here's Dani Olmo. And he's running through. He's found a way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Irwin is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And he's there to belt it away. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bojan. Rui Costa. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Olmo. And he's found a way past. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is number 17, Donadoni.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Raul. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, it's come loose. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pressing high and with purpose.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Raul, foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on to replace him is...
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
It's Rui Costa! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Kvaratskhelia. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Paris Saint-Germain, after 80 minutes, is number 9, Ousmane Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Dembele. Dani Olmo. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Dani Olmo. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's there to get it away. And time is up. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Rui Costa, happy to bask in the accolades from all around the stage. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of it.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Girassi, stood up well to him there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So we're still where we started right now. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Bale. Arsenal were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then...
Oh, they could be caught out here! He's away! Real great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
Shot a goal! Now who's... And again! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself. You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the...
It's Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Donatoni. Dembele. Dembele.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot... Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great defending, strong and determined. Puyol gets over and intercepts. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please take this
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain, very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 2, Silvestre. Coming on to
Here we go again then.
Number 19, Fernandez.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Dembele. Threads one in. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Nicely weighted ball. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bale. Fernandez can see things others simply cannot. He's gone for goal. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Early ball out from the back. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... And the chance! They've scored! And he is just ripping it up! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can...
That's rather hopeful. And it's Bale. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options, for movement. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the pass is intercepted. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Totti. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rising over the bar.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Now it's Donadoni. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rummenigge gets into a good position. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rummenigge. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Will be 3 minutes at a time.
And here's Fernandes. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, sweet feet. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Rummenigge collecting the match ball, and it is his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Dembele gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. And it's Totti. He might be in here! Totti purring.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
So the most significant moment of the game. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Great vision.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Approaching the half-hour mark.
And there's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Kaka probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Paris Saint-Germain. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He has found the way through. Rummenigge showing good chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Shot could be on, and the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Sticks it away! Just eases him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Gerrard. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's not got that quite right. Quality ball. Totti. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Decent chance!
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Girassi, tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now that's well seen too. Gerrard. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, this is his opportunity.
Messi!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Dembele with the foul.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That's going in strongly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him.
Oh, good-looking ball.
And this is Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
And that's it.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today.
Your
to
final
please
thoughts,
take
Jim?
all lit-out bins located by the
Many thanks to
entrance
Jim,
gates.
and with that,
Thank you
it
very
is
much
a
for your
very good night to
cooperation.
you.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the...
Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant... It's Ronaldinho! He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. No, he's managed to misplace that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kaká. That is lovely. And a chance! Yes, he's done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Van Basten. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Van Basten. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, what a ball! Del Piero. And it's Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shot a goal! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Header! Kaká gets flagged offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kaká. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Del Piero. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Zanetti. And Fernandes. Van de Ven. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Van Basten! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Taken back almost at once. Donatoni. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That is good alertness. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this is a great... And he's straight offside. Kaka plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And now they can clear their lines. And it's Azar. No, that's been intercepted. And that has been clubbed away. Maldini tries to pass it through. In towards the back stick. Punched away. Hazard finds himself offside. And the first half is done.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Azar to Gerrard. Kaka. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looking to go deep. And the keeper gets his hands on it. That has been cut short. Irwin.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Van de Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Azar. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Fernandes. Kaka has found the net here, of course. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he can clear it away. Van Basten. Azar. Great vision. Oh, super find. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Del Piero. Kaká. Kaká. Vieira. Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kaká. He's on it, can he get away? Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. And he thumps it clear. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rijkaard making good progress on the right-hand side. Now who's going to be first to this? Well seen, saw that coming. Kaká. And it's Van Basten. In the end they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Del Piero. Look at the space here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rummenigge. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard. Could be danger here. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Spread neatly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shot could be on. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Currently being displayed on the screen.
Well, how will we look back on that? Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The goal scorer after 7 minutes is number 18.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Timber. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Fernandez. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Robson. Oh, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. Mateus. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Irwin does well to stand firm and defend it. Madrid. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And no, that was never going to make it. Raul, he has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ibrahimovic has it out. Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Fernandez. Azar. Very much and he's decided to go for it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Raul. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Di Lorenzo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. Raul takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Van Bronckhorst. Ambitious ball here.
Good ball over the top.
And a chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Vitinha. Coming on the field.
So it's back to business.
Number 19, Vieira. Substitution.
Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Chance for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Vieira clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Back into the middle. Kaká. Shot a goal! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Big chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Mateus has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And it's Timber. Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's the shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
It's a searching pass. Now this could just the goalkeeper. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Pulls it back, and he's there to get it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Bale. It's a good run down the right. Kaká. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bale. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Basten. And time is up. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.